Get down. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. We've made our way to a par 3.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Okay, we're done with that hole. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Second shot here on the 15th. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Setting up for his third shot. Wonderful shot.
Gaining 2 back from the course. That's an eagle.
Sitting at 10 under par for the event.
Well, let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Oh, what a shot here at 17. The fans love it, and now a birdie putt coming up.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out?
Awesome stuff.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. This is on a fantastic line. Beautiful shot from our leader. Man, that was close. Here's a putt to be the king of TPC Sawgrass. Our featured player wins the Players' Championship.
And outlasting the strongest field on the PGA Tour. Great win.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Didn't break a sweat. on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalon. Have a great night.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy following all the action. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. Now to the 9th. And as we begin our coverage, it appears that there's a bit of a rivalry brewing between our featured player and Lydia Ko. Penny, what's the intel? Take us through the gossip.
Oh, Luke, there's been so much back and forth between our featured player and Lydia Ko in the run-up to today's matchup. There's certainly some tension out here. You could cut it with a knife.
Thanks, Henny. Can't wait to see how this player deals with the undeniable talent of Lydia Ko. Ah, absolutely flushed. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Putting for par. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. So, it's level pegging through 9 holes, Rich. Not a bad start to this rivalry. Who's going to put their foot down and power off to the finish?
Well, I'm not too sure, but I sure hope that they do keep the pedal down and start pulling away from the rest of these crowds, because these players seemingly on top of their games. This is high caliber golf at its best.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Sitting at +1. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's got this to pull ahead of Lydia Ko.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Coming up from the bunker. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here.
This for a birdie.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
What an exceptional approach into this green. Lydia Ko seems to be paying a bit more attention to her rival now, and for good reason.
Sitting at a couple over for the event. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Was that a rush of blood?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. And he finds himself on top spot of the leaderboard as this round comes to a close.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Our second round coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beam. As always, it's great to have you join us. And as we take a look at the leaderboard now, and our featured player shares top spot with Will Zalatoris. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. Time for the second shot into the first.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
A birdie putt awaits.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's going to go up the hill, move to the right.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Looking ahead now, and this player is currently tied for first in the standings alongside Will Zalatoris.
That's a good-looking shot there.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Yeah, nicely played. 14-footer.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4. Not a bad line, this one. And this shot from about 150 yards out. And choosing the 8-iron here. Okay, that'll end up pin high. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And as we update the standings, this player is sharing top spot alongside Will Zalatoris. And now onto the par 3 fourth hole.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
What touch? Made it.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Attaboy, good shot.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 4th.
Sitting at 1 over. Well, that'll work there. Well, Rich, being half a Canadian these days, I certainly take a shining to Brooke Henderson because she really is a national hero, arguably the best golfer in Canada, not just female. Of course, we know she's the best woman in Canada, but the way she plays the game, it really endears her to a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I'm still trying to figure out which half you're Canadian in because I'm really not buying
The
that.
back half.
I'm really not buying that statement there, Luke. I mean, just look at you know, the first thing I notice is how good she swings it. I mean, you just don't see many professionals in the game swing it that good, regardless whether it's men or women. She has got a world-class swing, and that stands out more than anything for me. And she's just out there, and she's having fun, but she wants it all. She wants to win every single week out there, and the competitive fire that burns inside her, it shows. I mean, she really wants to win every single week. You know, it's not happening, obviously, but I tell you what, she's a phenomenal player, and she's just going to win as many times as she wants to. It seems like, not how many they're going to give her, but she's a real deal.
And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Time to take on this shot from the rough.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
That's tiny. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And he's down there. You got to read.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now at 6 over for the event. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. That's disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This one is for par.
A bit long on that one. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th hole is a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Well, this is a putt for the lead. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
So close. And this putt to move into a share of first place. Currently